time for the Power Hour. I did that backwards this time.
I know.
I forgot about it. Welcome back to the Power Hour. We're only going to have one episode this week, but we are joined by our good friend Mama Bear.
Hello.
And Mama Bear decided to come because of me. I asked. No, it's Bruce. Bruce. Good job, Bruce. We're happy to have you. We'll be talking about some topics coming up. Hopefully positive entertainment news. There might be one hot topic in there. If you would be so kind as to like both of our streams. I've already liked my own. Look, Cal's excited.
He's always hot in a rose.
Sassy. CJH Entertainment. Are we finally going after? No, it's not worth it.
What? What they do now?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't care.
It don't matter. I would not be a part of it anyway.
Okay. So yeah, we're mostly focused on positive. If we do cover a hot topic, we might comment on the Jack Black story, but mainly it's I would just say I don't want to speak for Bruce or anyone else or Mama Bear, but I don't even know if she wants to comment on that. But we're mainly just say violence is never acceptable or promoting violence, and look in the mirror because I can't believe some of the stuff coming out right now. You don't have to be a fan of certain people, but it's really a step too far. The way talking
a little silly.
Yeah, the way the after the event, the weekend that we're not really going to comment on, but it's people really need to check themselves across the board about what they think is acceptable to say. Okay. Oh, the Poolboy. Well, that's because I was trying to find a name for cowboy pool. There's dog pool, lady pool. So I said Cowpool or Poolboy. I was trying to combine cowboy and Deadpool. Okay, so I see.
He's making a reference to the pool house.
Yes.
Okay. Pool house.
So yeah, we do have.
I'm in my pool house.
So who's here getting ready for Deadpool and Wolverine? I wish it was this week, Absolutely. Bruce, because you're going to be here.
I don't know. My expectations for Deadpool.
Oh, that's right.
Wolverine, very low. There's way too many cameos. It's 2 hours long. I think for me, they show way too much of the plot in the trailers. It's a 2-hour movie. It's like 17 trailers for this movie.
Yeah. I forgot. Mama Bear, is there one thing we could get from you criticize Bruce that? Do you like Deadpool?
I do actually.
Okay. Well, yes.
It's not just because I'm afraid they'll take my Canadian card if I say anything bad about Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that's right. He's Canadian. Yes, that's true.
I'll do it for you.
I think Bruce is very unfair to the Canadian Ryan Reynolds.
I used to like Ryan Reynolds. I love Waiting. I love Van Wilder. I tolerate the first Deadpool, but he plays the same character.
He is that character. That is Ryan Reynolds. That's the thing that makes this work so good.
It's just like Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man. They are the same person, and that's one of the reasons why I've become such a fan of the Deadpool franchise, because he is Wade, and really this is the role that he was meant to play. That being said, I have to agree with you. Waiting is one of those things I really think people should watch. I know they claim it's a comedy. It's a documentary. From somebody who used to work in the kitchens, it's a documentary. Watch it.
What is that one? Waiting. Ryan Reynolds is in that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Ryan Reynolds, Justin Long. I can never remember the one guy's name. Is it a comedy
too?
Yeah,
it is technically comedy.
Okay.
But like I said, I worked in the kitchens for about a good decade or so. I've both restaurants and high-end catering. If you know anyone who likes to criticize their wait staff or the kitchens, force them to watch it.
Okay. I think someone else. No, I think someone else recommended that as well.
I didn't want to go eat at a restaurant after that for a while.
Oh no, then I don't want to see it.
That's why I do not go out. I do not go out with people that will be nasty to staff, especially staff that are serving you your food. Never ever do that, or you will end up with dandruff as Parmesan cheese.
Or worse.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Pubes in your salad.
Well, let's get to these new images. Joe, I'll check that out later. He's sending me a remix. Everyone's helping with remix. So here we get an image of Lady Pool. And the person says, "Where's the body detectives at?" Josh from Den of Nerds. After careful analysis, I realized she's hot. So people are saying that has to be Blake Lively. I don't know. Is it Blake Lively or is it Taylor Swift? I think it's Blake Lively. Oh, Cal says Taylor Swift.
A lot of people have been saying that Taylor Swift was going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
So that would be entertaining. As much as part of me would love to see Blake Lively, just because I love watching the two of them interact on screen.
Mm-hmm. RJ says, just wait and watch the movie. Why do people in the chat say just wait for the movie? That's what movie talk is. Like, why do you talk about rumors? Why do you talk about this? Why are you all worried about talking about stuff? It's just
RJ is like the biggest proponent of scoops and rumors.
I know.
You know, I heard this, Max. Max, I heard this.
Yes.
But that's why we like RJ, because that's what he does.
You know what's great about this? We're gonna have a lot more ladies represented cosplay as well. Not that there wasn't some already for Deadpool, but now that Lady Pool is making her big screen debut, this is gonna be great.
All right, I have two speculations on who Lady Deadpool is.
Okay.
Now, who you think? First one, I think it might be Vanessa.
Nah.
That was her name in the movie, right? Vanessa?
Yeah.
With the blonde hair, though?
This is multiverse. It could be anyone.
Okay.
Or it could be Ryan Reynolds in drag as Lady Deadpool. Let's go.
RJ said it too, and you know what? I love that idea. I could totally see it.
Mm-hmm. And hi, Nerd Cosa Nostra. Can't wait to have you on again. Lady Deadpool with Ryan's face imposed onto the character.
God damn it.
What if they actually do Ryan Reynolds is in the movie as Ryan Reynolds, and that's in Blake Lively's Lady Pool or something like that? That would be pretty cool to break the fourth wall. They did something with the when he was signing the script for Green Lantern or signing the contract or something.
I was trying to find a picture, but a couple weeks ago when we were talking about Deadpool, I pulled up a picture of Danny DeVito as Lady Pool.
Oh no,
I can't find it. I don't know what I did.
Here's some images of Dogpool. Mama Bear, what's your thoughts on Dogpool? Cute, hot or not? I don't know, not hot or not, but cute or not.
Okay, I love the idea of Dogpool. That being said, that thing is terrifying.
It's terrifying to you.
I don't. This is a hot take. This is just who I am, though. I have difficulty counting anything a dog if it's smaller than my cat.
Okay.
There's no way that thing is as big as my cat.
No, it's probably smaller. Yeah. I like his eyes amplified by the goggles.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds has gone on record to say that tongue is not a prosthetic. That's a real tongue. RJ says, Cal says not. RJ says Dogpool will be the new Baby Yoda. All the moms are going to buy Dogpool plushies and blankets and cups. I would buy a Dogpool plushie. I would actually, if we were looking for a dog right now, keep sleeping, Callie. Oh no, she moved. If I didn't have Callie right now, I would get this dog. I might, if it wasn't too expensive. They're probably really expensive after this movie, this breed.
I will return that dog to the pound.
No, you know what happens to them then? And then, but if I got that type of dog now, I think Kelly would actually the dog. I don't think a dog would survive. She's pretty aggressive that she wants to be the only animal around.
I can see Callie dragging the dog around by his tongue.
Oh no. So I think that's all the other images I have. I think there might be one other image. Oh no. There was one more. I'm so not prepared. Where was it?
You're never prepared.
I am prepared. Someone. I forgot to mute my phone. Okay, so there was one more of Deadpool with, it looks like he's Western Deadpool. I'm trying to find that image here. I guess I can't find it. Where did it go? Darn it. I apologize, everyone. It's in the thumbnail. I guess I'll bring the thumbnail up here.
There's going to be a ton of Deadpool variants in this movie.
Let me see here.
Gotta hope so.
Here is, if you see on the right, he's got like a Western holster there as well. And there's Ladypool, and I thought it'd be funny to put the Deadpool with his finger up, like, what's going on here? So yeah, there's going to be lots of variations of Deadpool in this one, which I don't remember from the other ones. If we got that many from the first two movies, I don't think we got any variant Deadpools, right?
But that's kind of the point of this movie, is getting variants all over the place. I'm expecting more than one Wolverine, to be honest.
More than one Wolverine. Yes, there's been rumors. I think the two biggest rumors about Wolverine are either Harry Potter, what's the actor's name, and then Henry Cavill.
Daniel Radcliffe?
Daniel Radcliffe, yes. Thank you, Bruce. This is what the other thing I forgot to bring up. I saw, is this, bring it up here. Is this an Easter egg, or did you want to present it? You go ahead, Bruce.
No, I just thought it was funny. Are they going to throw Tom Holland's Spider-Man in this movie?
I mean, why else would he be doing that?
Because he's a douche.
With unless he's talking about what he's going to do to Wolverine later. I don't know. I had to throw a joke in there like Deadpool. In the spirit of Deadpool, you know, that could be, that might not, he might not be shooting what. Oh, come on, Bruce. You've said much worse jokes.
I have not. Never. Me, no. Well, when you said that, the first thing that came to mind was, wow, if he did that to Wolverine multiple times, each time would be like the first time because of his healing factor.
Oh, no, but it's most likely it's not what they're going to be doing later when he gets to Ted Bull's pad. It's an illusion. It is hinting that Spider-Man was either in Deadpool or Wolverine, or maybe in the future, or maybe he's just talking about Spider-Man. I don't know. RJ says, I'd be down to see Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Degrassi says short Wolverine or zombie Wolverine.
I want zombies.
I'd be okay without zombies.
Deadpool Wolverine daddies are not yet outraged that Reynolds showed Wolverine 4 to his 9-year-old daughter. This should be good.
Oh.
I mean, isn't that his decision? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend that either, but he's a parent with parental guidance.
What? I don't know, because it seems like this country is trying to tell parents how to raise their children anyway. So,
I mean, there's also,
I'm moving to Canada.
You just made Mama Bear smile. She's like, yes, please, Bruce in Canada.
I'll probably be deported.
No,
not likely.
But they made a PG-13 version. You don't know if there was stuff out of there that he showed, and I don't know. I didn't read that story though. But I'm very excited. I have my tickets for next Thursday. I think I'll be doing a spoiler stream that day because, and with DL whenever he wants to, because a good supporter of the channel, Strange Marvel Theory, says he took the day off from work for that day and he wants to talk about it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do a spoiler stream the day of, because I got tickets at 3. I can't wait to see it, and then I'm probably gonna see it again that weekend with my wife. Okay, so should we get to the hot story here?
Sure.
The hot topic that I kind of want to be careful about how, you know. So Tenacious D is in the news. They had a concert in Australia, and I do think there should be at least clarification that his partner Cal Glass made the comment saying that they shouldn't have missed or something like that, which across the board, people need to, it's not, we're none of us here are pro censorship, right? But you really have to think about what you're saying. And if you're promoting violence,
I'm pro censorship on my
streams.
streams.
You are? Yeah.
I stream my rules.
But also to add to this,
you know what I'm talking about, Mama Bear.
Maybe I should bring up the Gina Carano tweet.
So I think something comparative to what happened over the weekend with everybody's calling for unity, and
I would like unity. I hope that happens.
It'd be nice.
A little duplicity. Where was this call for unity when Pelosi's husband was almost beat to the inch of his life?
Okay.
There were jokes being made.
You and I could go for a literal hour just listing off of where was this call for unity, just simply off of that.
Yes. I'm trying to bring up Gina Carano. I want to get her comment on here too, but my Twitter is acting weird.
Good for you, Degrassi. We do not censor here. We're glad you stand with Kyle Grass.
No, I don't think it was. Okay, Degrassi. I don't like that. I mean, what am I going to say though? I don't think what he said was cool. No,
it wasn't cool.
Oh, that's right. I'm blocked. That's why I can't bring up Gina Carano. I wasn't blocked before.
How'd you get blocked from Gina?
I don't know. Can you bring up Gina Carano's tweet then?
Which one? There was so many.
No, she did it today about adding Disney. So that would help with the story. But I found out why I can't bring it up because I'm blocked for some. She didn't block me for the longest time.
Is this it? Hold on.
So that's why.
Why are you blocked?
Well, there was reasons in the past, but I've been good lately.
I'm not even blocked.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to find out.
Okay.
Where is it?
Okay, so there it is. The Jack Black one, if you would like to. Okay. A man was not, well, you have to be careful what we say, protecting his family. And the bullet was intended for someone, and it's funny to you. I don't think that's funny at all. People passing away. A family is without a husband and a father, and your bandmates laugh and wish it would have Trump. Get a mirror and look in and see who's looking back. I would actually, if I wasn't blocked, I would retweet this one. Enjoy the privilege of keeping your jobs. They won't come for you when you're one of them, but once they've used you up, they will throw you away, just like the rest of us. For what shall it profit a man? Oh, she's doing scriptures now.
Can we look up the jokes about Paul Pelosi?
But Bruce, she wasn't promoting that though. She wasn't promoting that.
Yeah, but she's giving the wrong idea that Jack Black is on board with what his bandmate said.
No, I do think that people are conflating that because of Jack Black's politics, his prior politics. He does have songs that he criticizes Donald relentlessly.
Yeah, but he's never called for it. He's never called for it.
I think his death. I think he's handled this PR backlash good. I know he's gotten to his PR and released a statement, and that's where we'll get to the statement. And I was thinking we should cover hot topics, but I'm already regretting this, and people are checking out. We got 7 viewers on this specific topic. So I regret covering this. I apologize, Bruce and Mama Bear. But they put all creative plans on hold after Tenacious D and after Kyle Glass' disastrous onstage joke backfires. So I think that was it is significant. They are getting a lot there, and
but at the same time, Democrats are held to a higher standard than a lot of
if you go. This is why the power is great. Me and Bruce.
Look what happened to Kathy Griffin. She made a joke.
Yeah, that was bad. No, that was bad. I disavow that too.
Pretty much everything Kathy says is bad.
But what you're doing, Bruce, because we do difference of opinion here in Power Hour, If you go back to that and you go cite every example, that's not going to unify anything either, because we'll just be nitpick each other.
This country is never going to be unified. It's never been unified at any point in history.
It takes a bunch of people to try, at least, to give an attempt, right?
It would. They did try.
No, but say, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. But going back,
Obama tried really hard, and look what the hate he got in his wife and his family.
Well, all I'm saying is, I like the way Jack Black handled it after the backlash hit, and nitpicking about, well, what about this example? What about this example? I don't think that helps anything, really. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's not going to help.
But at the same time, you can't just say only one side joked about it.
No,
it's been
who
vile.
said that?
It's been vile.
No, I think across the board, people need to chill out and, watch what they say. You have the right to say things, but should you? It's across the board, and really understand what you're saying. His joke, it was intended for humor. It was gross, and it did promote.
I had someone say to me recently that these entertainers, sports players, and actors, they're here to entertain us and shouldn't have an opinion. They should just all be quiet and shut up.
No, I don't agree with that either. But and it is still their freedom to say things, but there are going to be consequences. And this is the worst comment I've seen all day. A higher standard that I do not accept being held to. The they go low, I go lower. The world's never going to be a better place with that attitude. Well, I'm sorry to Degrassi.
That's always been the problem with Democrats in this country. They take the high road. They do the right thing. While everyone else, every other party sticks together no matter what. They will deny, ignore what the candidates do. But soon as a Democrat says something or somebody on the left says something, oh my God, we need unity. Stop with this rhetoric.
Well, it certainly got elevated to a place that it wasn't before. So I would like to put a pin on this conversation. Let me just and then move on to something else, because I already regret this topic. Okay,
it was a horrible thing that 20-year-old Republican did this weekend. And no matter what the rhetoric or what your agree or disagree or dislike of candidates or leaders, violence and trying to kill someone is never right.
Yeah,
that's all.
And either side using ammunition that he's definitely a Democrat or definitely a Republican is also, we don't know. He's registered, but he did contribute to the DNC, and people did.
That was before he registered.
Well,
he voted in a Republican.
Yes, and people did do that,
right?
To vote for Nikki Haley, so Trump.
But he voted for a Republican. He didn't vote for a Democrat.
I understand.
Okay, curiosity. What does it matter? The guy's clearly unhinged.
No, I think what's happening though, Mama Bear, is each side is using it as ammunition that's the other side's rhetoric that's caused this.
And that's part of the problem.
We go attack instead of the issue, attack the people and the sides instead of the issue. I think that's why people are so concerned what he actually was. But it's definitely plausible that a lot entered or signed up for the Republican primary so they could vote against Trump. Yes, so that's also
But he signed up for as a Republican 2 years, 2022.
Yeah,
that was long before anyone knew that Trump was going to be the nominee.
You don't know if he wasn't planning to get in somewhere, based on what he did, what he attempted.
We can't speculate, Max.
We do know he donated to both sides, so it's not clear cut. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. This guy is just unhinged.
Yeah.
RJ actually has a really great comment.
Okay, well that's an anomaly, so we'll certainly get the RJ's comment. But Super Mega Graphics 64 Cyrus, what's the news about Jack Black, new Kung Fu Panda? Sorry, I'm late. Oh, great comment, Cyrus.
Jeez, Max, you just lost 7 viewers.
I know.
Oh crap.
Point being is that sometimes comments go way too far, and this went way too far. It was bad timing, wasn't okay, even if you don't like the dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have anything else to say? Because I really want to move on from this, and I regret
We
this
can move
topic.
on.
Well, you're the one. You do this.
I
Every
know, it
time
was
we
my
do a
fault.
stream, Max.
No, it was
Every
my
time-
fault. It was
And then he's
completely-
like, "Oh, I regret bringing this up. I don't want
I
to
do.
talk politics, but let's talk politics."
all I was gonna say is
You
that
knew where this is gonna lead.
I
Max.
was
Come
gonna
on.
say that I agree with the way he responded, Jack Black. He's moving forward. He is not collaborating with him, at least in the meantime. And hopefully, Jack Black does want to have a movie career. So,
Well, he didn't say anything wrong.
Jack Black,
Yeah. Jack Black
No.
didn't say anything wrong.
no, and
No,
there is misinformation about Jack Black out there right now too, just because of his.
if we were
political beliefs,
to hold people to what other people said that they hang out with, come on.
Yeah.
You want to be held to accountable?
I
for
absolutely
what
do
your
not.
friends
No, I do not.
say? No, especially me. I say the word.
Oh wow, CGH is begging us to talk about Kathleen Kennedy and Miko.
Exactly, Chris. What you think was going to happen? Come on.
Oh wow. Let's see what else. There was another image on Twitter I saw of Superman. We could always talk about that. I got another image of Superman here. Let me bring it up. And anything else you guys want to cover as well?
Well, I could hold on, let me bring it up. There was news coming out of WBD.
Oh, that's important. Yes.
That's very important.
Yes, let's bring that up.
Go
Do you
ahead.
have an article?
Yes, from Variety.
Okay.
A new round of layoffs have hit Warner Brothers Discovery. Sources tell Variety that under 1,000 employees have been laid off across a few sectors and a new cost-cutting move at WBD, including finance, business affairs, production, and Streamer Max.
What is all the money going to James Gunn? Can James Gunn leave some money for the rest of them? I had to.
No.
Well, you got to realize that Sean Gunn's salary is insane. He gets like 3 figures every time he just steps out.
What? Sean
trailer.
Gunn gets to be in 3 roles, but the rest of the Warner Brothers gets laid off? Come on, James.
Pretty much.
What's all this preferential treatment Zaslaw's giving you?
This whole thing, for Gunn to come into WB and sabotage it for Feige, I think it's coming true. This is the beginning.
Okay. Extreme sarcasm. Yes. What does this mean, though? How will this impact Warner Brothers? What do we
You know what
think?
it means? WBD stands for We Broke Dude. That's what it means.
We broke, dude.
It's not like they put a whole bunch of money into the costumes. And you can get nicer ones
true.
at Party City.
Yeah, that's true.
I between this and them reshuffling some of their bigger projects to HBO instead of being Max, there might be a rebranding of Max or merging of Max and HBO and Discovery into one service like they should have done and just called it HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Degrassi says Zaslav is about to make another go for a major merger acquisition.
Uh-oh.
I think that's probably an accurate speculation, Degrassi. But isn't Paramount? Didn't they already go into a merger? What else would he be trying to get?
Peacock.
That dude
Peacock.
Vince says with Tubi. Merge WB with Tubi at this point.
Yeah, just imagine how they could rebrand their Max streaming site
Yeah,
if they merged with Peacock.
I'm for it.
Max cock.
Max.
Cock to the max.
RJ says it means they're cutting the fat to save some cash, and employees are the ones who have to bear the cost of bad decisions, like always.
Truth.
Yeah. All right, let me get this image up here.
What do you got?
I only saw one. Oh shoot!
What you do now?
My computer froze.
What are you trying to get up?
Nothing. I tried to save an image instead of opening another window and it froze. I will have to restart. I'll be right back. Sorry, I apologize.
It's okay.
So what have you been up to, Mama Bear?
Been just working
Hello,
trying
did
to
everybody freeze?
set up so I could have a real background.
Oh,
I'm here. Can you hear me?
yeah, you froze for a second. I guess when Max left, you froze.
Probably. No,
Yeah,
I've been working on the place. Want to get a real background so I can move my hand without.
Yeah, it took me a while. I'm like, let me get a background so I could do stuff. Only problem is when I show certain comic books, it fades out. Like, I don't know. See, like this one.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I was like, I can't like hold up like a current project that I'm working on because I've always got a handful of stuff.
Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Mama Bear's channel, please subscribe. It's Mama Bear Art Doll.
Mama Bear Doll.
Mama Bear Doll. Let me see
is this one? Of course, I've got. Thanks to you guys, I've got now two other channels. I did have a spare one that I'm working on that I'm shifting my crafting, and I do actually like to do stuff, repaints, whatnot with dolls.
Oh, okay.
So there is going to be, Mama Bear's dolls. And because of you guys, because I just wanted to save it for the sake of the Queendom of Nerds. Because you guys.
I love that. For the people that don't know, how long have you been on YouTube as a streamer and as watching other shows?
Honestly, I'm not sure of anyone here. My CJ might have a better idea than I would because we originally crossed paths ages ago. I'm not even sure at this point how long it's been. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I've seen you across multiple streams for the last couple of years, and for you to like when I started my channel, for you to be one of my biggest supporters, I thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Not you, Max.
Excellent timing.
Did your computer back to fully working?
Yeah, yes. So here's the image I saw. I don't know where this came from. I haven't seen this before.
Oh, this is from yesterday. There's a video to go along with this.
I don't have the video. You might want to find it so I don't lock up again. But this is great.
This is CJ remembers.
Inside the building. You'll pay me? Thank you, Cal. I appreciate that. Oh, no, not that! Cal, no!
I like that.
Are you kidding me?
King, you'd need to talk to my brother for that.
I know.
My brother's a hoodoo priest.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
All right. I will only anything you say, Mulder. Anything you say. So you have a video of this somewhere?
I'm trying to find it.
2018. Actually, it'll be coming up on the anniversary soon.
Oh, nice. Next week will be my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, I believe, as my own channel. So there will be giveaways next week. More giveaways. Which I got to mail out giveaways tomorrow. I would have done it today, but it looks like it's a hurricane outside.
Jeez, 6 years.
I do have some small news from Multiverses as well. That's DC. That's a free-to-play video game, which I got to play you at, Bruce.
I played it a couple of times when it was in the beta. I could play you. I'm going to beat you anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. But here, let me bring up, while you're looking for that video, let me bring up the small news. It's not going to be a lot there because is already taken down, but based on the comments there, I think it's legit. And this is, I think, a character that a lot of people are looking forward to. I didn't know Samurai Jack was coming to Multiversus Season 2, so his media is not displayed. The image has been removed in response to a report from the copyright holder, so Warner Brothers took this down. Shirt, he looks good. Yes. What about the Powerpuff Girls? So I think people were able to respond to it before. Samurai Jack is going to be an awesome character for multiverses.
I never really cared for Samurai Jack.
Oh, he's a Cartoon Network legend.
They announced a new casting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can bring it up. There we go. New casting. Another Daily Planet reporter.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Xavier Manson.
Maxson.
Maxson.
Daily
Xavier.
Planet reporter.
Yep.
We're gonna be a little bit slower for news right before Comic-Con.
Yeah, of course.
We are.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that is that this weekend?
No, it's next weekend.
Next weekend. Okay. So there should be some stuff this week. I was thinking it was this weekend. All right. Well, let me also see what's happening on Joe Blow. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the announcements that come out of San Diego Comic-Con. There's going to be a lot of comic book related stuff from Marvel and DC coming out. Marvel's going to expand their Ultimate Universe, and DC is going to launch their Absolute Universe.
Well, this is one that
I would do.
This is John Woo's The Killer remake trailer brings him back to double pistoled action. I know some John Woo super fans may not be happy that he's just doing a remake of his own movie. Unnamed John Woo super fans. But I think this looks cool. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I definitely want to check out the movie. I've been going back to his back catalog, rewatching some of his VHS movies that are in that era. Natalie Emmanuel and Omar Sy star in the remake of John Woo's Chow Yun-Fat classic. Woo returns with a script from Brian Helgeland. Now, I do think if you're going to do it and not having Chow Yun-Fat, that might be a downgrade. Honestly, I understand that though.
Oh, he's like 80.
John Woo
like
and Chow Yun-Fat
70.
Together though. Why can't I want to see them get back together for one more project? I don't know when's the last project that John Woo and Chow Yun-Fat have done together.
How old is Chow Yun-Fat?
I was just looking that up.
When asked why he decided to remake his popular Chow Yun-Fat film, this is what I wanted to know.
He was born in 55.
Chow Yun-Fat is 69. Yeah.
69.
Yeah,
Wow.
69. Oh yeah, he could still.
John Woo says, well, the project was in the works for many years, but it was hard to find a director to direct it. So when I came back to the States, we got support from Universal, and they asked me to do it. So I decided to give it a try, and we have a very good script from Brian Helgeland. So he's so wonderful, and he wrote the new movie to look so much different from my work. It looks like another movie, not mine. So I took the job, and we'll see how it works. So that's interesting. They were going to make it anyway. It got support from the studio that bought the rights. I guess that he was trying to get someone else to direct it, and then he was happy with the treatment, so he's directing it himself. That's interesting. He did not intend to do this himself. You know, that happens when you have a successful movie and an IP. You can license it out to someone else to make some extra cash.
My neighbor just texted me a couple places on the block lost power.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hopefully, I don't lose. If I lose power, hopefully I'll be back soon. But it's bad out there. The storm is bad.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering when it would hit you guys.
I'd rather snow. I hate rain. Ugh.
I'm the opposite. I hate the snow. Because with snow comes ice, and I'm no good on ice.
I drive pretty good on ice.
I walk everywhere.
If we can, we could do some mailbag at the end of the show since it's a little light on this.
Marvel announced a new character coming to Ultimate Universe. Hawkeye is finally coming to the Ultimate Universe, and he will not that one. He will be, or is it? He will be First Nation.
Oh wow,
It's freaking cool.
I think he looks too much like an anime character there. Not that I'm against anime.
What? Anime?
It just doesn't. It
like
just doesn't
anime.
look like a superhero to me.
Mm-hmm.
It looks more like an anime character or something.
Well, you got Marvel and DC are pushing anime big time. They want all those manga readers.
I don't know why they just haven't partnered with like keep that image up because this is a good topic. Why hasn't Marvel, or maybe they haven't, I don't know, partnered with some manga companies in Japan for all their stuff and just make manga instead of comics in that region? And then you get the added benefit of hardcore Marvel collectors buying comics and manga with their characters.
There was a Wolverine, X-Men, and another anime. I forgot the other one. There was like 3 animes that Marvel did.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, a lot of kids are doing the webtoons for DC, and they're learning about DC characters webtoons. And last year, DC drops a couple of manga issues here, and they're doing that Suicide Squad, which people are watching it. And Degrassi believes they're doing a Wonder Woman anime coming up next.
How do you even know this? He I guess maybe he's Asian. I don't know.
I was gonna say he's looking a little more tanned than I remember.
I say he was First Nation. Well, that means original Americans. Original Americans.
Oh,
yes, First Nation.
Original Americans. I like that.
Yes, original Americans.
Okay.
Yes.
That's interesting. All right. Very cool. I wanted to show this because I didn't watch the trailer yet, but I am very excited about anything Terminator related. Does not include Schwarzenegger. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite Terminator projects was the Sarah Connor Chronicles. And that did not have Schwarzenegger. Not that I dislike Schwarzenegger. I'm just like, I think that's what's really holding the Terminator series back, is trying to find a way to bring Schwarzenegger back. Whereas Sarah Connor Chronicles had a different Terminator. It was fine. It was great. And then they ended the second season and then it got canceled. I would love it if they bring back the Sarah Connor Chronicles. What's the actress's name that's in Game of Thrones? She's not doing anything right now. They could definitely do it. I don't know why they don't try for that. Oh, my camera went out. What the heck?
What's going on over there?
Thank you, stupid computer. I'm not doing nothing.
Jeez, Max.
All right, I must have bumped the USB thing. But here's a look at.
Please contribute to Max's new computer.
Yeah, actually, just show up for the stream. We only had like 1 or 2 viewers at one point of the stream. I'm going to save the politics for late at night.
Back and forth.
It's the Gina Hex. No. Okay, so the Terminator 0 teaser trailer. It's a teaser trailer's been released. Here's some images here. After multiple attempts at kickstarting new trilogies, the film have failed. The live-action Terminator film series is understandably taking a bit of a break, but the franchise is set to continue with an 8-episode anime series called Terminator 0, which is coming our way from Japanese animation studio Project IG and the Netflix streaming service. It will start streaming August 29th. Now I kind of want to... That's a great poster. Now I kind of want to... Oh, here's some more images. Great artwork.
Are you watching My Adventures with Superman, Max?
No, not yet. I want to.
They just revealed a new costume.
CGH, here's some comments on the Terminator franchise from the chat. CGH Entertainment, all the franchise needs to do is in the future. That's all what we all want. I would be up for that. And then Degrassi says Paramount Skydance is definitely reviving the Terminator film franchise again. They're not going to stop because someone keeps buying it. What do you do when you put money and buy a franchise? You put something out. It's just going to happen as long as that IP keeps being transferred. But what's your thoughts, Bruce and Mama Bear, on this artwork for this anime? Are you interested? Are you going to watch? What do you think?
I don't know.
It's
not
lost
really
that the Terminator franchise has lost that much steam for you that you're just like, eh.
I've never been a big fan of Terminator as a series.
Really?
No, I like the first two and the Sarah Connor Chronicles, but I care less about the rest of them.
Wow, this looks great. Mama Bear, what's your history with the Terminator franchise? Are you interested in it being an anime at all? Do you like that this is going to be away from the live action problems, hopefully, in Arnold? Something different?
And that's it exactly. I am hoping that this helps give them that ability to phase away from the needing to lean on Arnold as much, because it is the sad reality of one of these days they're not going to have that ability.
Yeah. Something very different for the franchise. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always gotten a kick out of the Terminator franchise, even some of the movies that others didn't like. I like it, and I guess it's got something to do with the fascination with the Matrix too. I think the two of them lead into each other.
Mm-hmm. What's very interesting is some of these franchises and IP that are really thriving is after Disney bought. There's a cat,
buddy.
These franchises are thriving. It says courtesy of, let me see. Oh no, this is just Netflix. I thought it said 20th Century. So maybe 20th Century doesn't have any. I thought the Terminator franchise might be there too. So it's just Netflix. But I was going to say these, not take away the Disney part. These old IPs are where everyone thought they were done and over with, was Predator, Alien, and Terminator. And Predator's already doing good. Alien Romulus looks amazing. It's getting rave reviews.
It does.
And now Terminator's trying something different. Whereas everyone, including like CJH in the chat, stop making them. No, you just got to have a fresh approach, you know.
I want a remake or a retelling of The Lost Boys.
I would like, that would be awesome. Yeah. Can they get some? How many of the actors in The Lost Boys could they get them back?
I don't want them back. And they tried to.
You want a whole full reboot.
I would like one of them back. I'd love Kiefer as the place of Max.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be a nice nod to the original. Or at the very least, if the guy that played Michael was still kicking around and acting, that would also be a good one.
Oh, look!
Did you guys
look at that? You better look what the Grassi's saying.
You ever seen part 2 of The Lost Boys?
What's that?
Part 2. There's 3 of them.
I didn't know there was. I didn't know there was 3 of them.
Yeah, Corey. What's his name? Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. There's multiple reboots. There's multiple in the
What's
series.
also cool about this is Timothy Olyphant is in the Terminator Zero as the voice cast. Nice. I love Timothy Olyphant. Yes, you did. No, I'm just kidding, CJ. I don't know. I was using you as an example. You've said for other things. You said Star Wars. They should just stop making stuff. RJ said that too. Just stop making it. Stop making Star Wars for a while. Which the finale's tonight.
There is a new Lost Boys in development at Warner Brothers. It was announced in 2021. Huh. But I wonder if it was scrapped.
We'll have to wait and see. I'll be honest, I don't remember watching all the way through. I've watched parts of Lost Boys.
What?
Yes.
Do I have to grab my Blu-ray and bring it with me so we can watch Lost
you could
Boys?
bring it.
And waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting. Lost Boys. Yes. Do a movie marathon and make him review them online so we know we've actually watched them.
I'll review them.
Yes.
I still need to review Maxine. I never did it. Oh my god.
Oh, I should make him review one of Al Pacino's better roles that is very underappreciated. Cruising. Have you ever seen Cruising, Mama Bear?
It sounds familiar.
He plays a
trying to
cop
think.
in New York City, and he goes undercover as a leather daddy in the gay bars in New York City to catch a killer.
I haven't seen that one, no.
Yeah, that's pretty. First time I ever seen Al Pacino naked.
Hopefully the last. I'm looking for.
I know I'm not his type, so that's safe to say. Well, you really know how to sell a movie there, Brucey.
half the chat is Googling it already.
Ooh. This is good news. This is great. I want to bring this
What's
up. I didn't heard anything. I was just looking on Twitter for news. So I know people, hit or miss on the Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Guy Ritchie Sherlock series, right?
Hold on before we move on.
Okay.
Oh
Al
my
Pacino
god.
Cruising.
Okay.
How do I segue from that? How do I segue from that? But anyways, there's been mixed results or mixed reception on Sherlock Holmes, Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law, Guy Ritchie films. No one really says they're trash or anything, but I don't know. What did you think? You've seen them, Mama Bear, right? What did you think of those Sherlock movies? They're just okay, or?
Okay, full context. I binge read the entire Sherlock series when I was pregnant, as well as a whole bunch of other books. I'm a huge fan of the Sherlock IP. I can talk about it for hours. I did love Guy Ritchie's take on this on the films.
You did
Sherlock
or you didn't?
I did.
Okay. So they're
it was
talking
a
about
different-
making a third one. They're talking about making a third, which is good.
I'm stoked about that because they did leave it off at a point where I do want more of the story.
Okay.
And I find Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch, while they both have slightly different approaches to it, I like both of their versions.
Mm-hmm. Well, this even is more exciting to me because I love Colin Firth.
Mm-hmm.
I really like his character in The Kingsman, but the Kingsman movies are very hit and miss for me personally. I don't like the second one. I dislike the second one. There's scenes from the first one I don't like. The one my favorite is the prequel that has Ralph Fiennes or something. I think it's him as the prequel to the Kingsman, one of the first agents or whatever. But this is even more exciting to me if this is accurate. Colin Firth will star in Guy Ritchie's Young Sherlock series at Prime Video. So we might get a series of Sherlock again. And I really like that old series. Was it a BBC series with
Benedict? Yes, that was BBC television. Yes.
Yeah. I thought
there were very few episodes of that though.
I thought this Young Sherlock was not moving forward. I thought I saw something about this.
I don't know. I never even heard of this before today. It also stars Hero Fiennes, Tiffin Zine, Joseph Fiennes, and Natasha.
Okay, this is what I saw, that he's joining the cast. Okay.
The series reimagines the famous detective as a 19-year-old. Well, he's not going to be Sherlock then. If he's 19.
Maybe he'll be the cop, or I don't know.
See, before I actually read the full quote or full article, or not the whole article, but the whole tweet here, I was thinking that at this age he could be young Sherlock, because Sherlock's kind of older in some of the stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, that could still work. But a 19-year-old Sherlock, okay, I'm still game. But But what's more excited for all you Sherlock fans? We just found out more about Mama Bear, that she is a big Sherlock fan.
Yes.
That she's read the series, that she's watched both Benedict Cumberbatch. She really likes the Guy Ritchie movies. So
Holy
which
crap.
gets you more excited? The possibilities of Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law returning for Sherlock 3 with Guy Ritchie in theaters, or this new series that reimagines a younger Sherlock with this cast, with Colin Firth, Fiennes Tiffin, Zion Sang, Joseph Fiennes, and Natasha McCallum.
Hey, Max,
Which
before
what's
you
more exciting to you?
Hey, Max, you know how I said the storm was really bad here? People were losing power.
Yeah.
A tornado touched down 20 miles away from me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it actually did this. Turn cars upside down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you still have power?
I still have power. Surprised.
Hero Finds is Sherlock. Let me look up Hero Finds.
Did you Did you see did you watch the Enola Holmes movies?
I meant to.
I watched the first one. I was not a
so
fan.
Good. You didn't like it? It was so good.
Let me look up
the clips I've seen. I know I'm gonna love it. I just haven't stopped long enough to do it. But
is this...
in response to what Max was asking, guaranteed, I am super stoked for the Robert Downey Jr. one. At this point, until I see a trailer, I'm going to be hesitantly excited for the TV series.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see.
Largely because I didn't like the previous Sherlock TV series, which was the one with Lucy Liu.
Oh, I didn't see that one. So
Did
you don't
like
recommend that one at all? There's not. Is there anything to? Is it just Sherlock and name only? Elementary, right?
It's. See, me and my stepdad, who's also a Sherlock fan, we have differing opinions about it. I saw the one episode I saw. He's like, he rambles off thing in a total Sherlock way, and she's like, "Wow, you know all that?" He's like, "No, Google. Like, you can't know everything." And I'm like, "That's not Sherlock."
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so
I understand. I would say check it out for a crime show, but not potentially for looking for great Sherlock is what I would think. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion of it. That's a great way to put it.
All right. Well, here's the image of young Sherlock Holmes. Hero Finds Tiffin.
Well, he does have the look of it.
Yeah.
Sherlock has always been described as slender and, you know.
I am interested to see how he gets into it. Like maybe he happens upon his crime solving and he falls into it. You know, I'm interested in that. The Grassi also says new female Sherlock Holmes series in the works for CW. Who the heck names their kid Hero?
Same people that name a kid Rafe.
Rafe.
That is the one's name.
Samir says they have been working on this for a few months. It appears to be happening instead of a third movie. I don't think that's accurate, Samir. I think they're doing both. I think Guy Ritchie wants all that money, and he's doing this and a Amazon Prime series. But the other thing is,
okay,
here's a question I want to ask you though, both of you. I'm sorry. Go ahead if you're gonna.
I just want to say, Degrassi, you just sold that series on me. I love David Thewlis.
Oh, really? I don't know who that is.
He's a great actor.
What I was also going to say was, though...
if you're familiar with the Harry Potter franchise, he was Professor Lupin.
Okay.
Ooh.
Played Ares in Wonder Woman.
What? Okay. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman. I get that. All right. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
The other thing I wanted to ask is if this is Guy Ritchie involved, if they do both Sherlock Holmes 3 with Robert Downey and Jude Law, and then this is a series on Amazon where he's a much younger Sherlock, is it the same version of Sherlock? Is this intended to be Robert Downey's version of Sherlock younger? Because he has not a really close resemblance to Robert Downey, but I still think it's plausible.
Close enough.
Like, is
I mean,
he?
if you
Is he?
compare him to,
Is Guy Ritchie selling that? This is my young Sherlock that's from the movies, or is it a completely different Sherlock? That's
I don't.
I think
know.
they could go either way with
that would be a fun spin.
Yeah.
I mean, he does bear enough resemblance to Robert Downey when he was younger, doing like Air America, Chaplin, that kind of stuff. Even Weird Science. It's changed his hair, and that's pretty much what he looked like in Weird Science.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see it, but I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm all for both.
Mhm.
You know, unless the only other thing that could be more exciting is if Cumberbatch comes back for another season. But I think the last season was the weakest.
They wrapped it up. I think they wrapped it up.
Though?
They couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard to phrasing. I know. It was hard to watch the third season, you know, because it just did kind of lose something in it, and I don't think they needed to bring the sister into the storyline.
Okay. Maybe I didn't finish it because I don't remember the sister. I thought I watched the end. I guess I didn't. DL says hopefully it'll be better than Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. I like the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to watch it right after this. Actually, after this, we're gonna me and my wife are gonna watch House of Dragons because I didn't see the episode Sunday.
Oh, really?
And Degrassi also says CBS has Watson focusing on the exploits of his friend and companion following the legendary detective's death. That's interesting too. Okay. Do we have any other stories you want to cover? Could do some mailbag, or you want to call it? Bruce, what do you think?
Oh, let me show you this. Just how lucky I am today. That tornado missed me.
Sheesh.
And then, hold on, let me stop sharing this. Remove that. Then, what's the other one? And it took out, I think, a 2-century-old church.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Thank goodness your comics are okay. Thank goodness you're okay too. You're okay too.
I'm glad the Lord saved my comics.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He took out a chance to save my comics. I know I'm wrong. That's wrong. Hopefully everybody's okay in the city of Rome. Hopefully they're okay.
Can I ask this before we go? Why is Twisters getting so much hate? It's a type of movie we don't get all the time. This
because
disaster.
People want the original actors. Why?
Well, that's not
how
possible.
It is. You know how it is with sequels. We don't need this. We don't want this. Who asked for this? Blah blah blah.
I think part of the problem is it's not a clear whether it's more of a reboot or a sequel, and I think that's part of the problem with it, because it's almost the same story. And besides, at this point, I don't even take things being hated on seriously anymore. I really don't.
Spend this much time on the internet. Okay.
Well, you know the people I used to run circles with, and a lot of them, they do it just for views because the algorithm, promotes it.
Yeah. Here he is. This is just like Joe, Crazy Joe, because the first Twister wasn't that good. Yes, it was. It was fun. It was fun. Samir says it looks like Midster, not Twister. Midster. I don't know.
Midster. I like that.
But I want to see what Joe Blow says. I really like Glenn Powell, so I'm looking forward to it. I've seen him a few places. I think he usually does a decent job. No idea who she is. Mm-hmm. Let's see. 7. Good. And Joe Blow's usually pretty harsh with the reviews. It's getting good Rotten Tomatoes. Everyone says it's
Well, there you
fun.
go. Even Degrassi says it's great.
Yeah. So me and Bruce might see it this weekend. We'll see.
Probably.
Oh, you've seen it
I did a
already?
review on it today. Oh, good.
Awesome, DL. Oh, DL, next Thursday, I got my tickets for Deadpool Wolverine, and my pal Strange Marvel Theories took the day off. So I am going to be doing a spoiler thing that day. If you don't want to do it that quick, I could do mine and go on yours too. But because he's taking the day off, I want to talk about everything.
Wait, you're gonna do 2 streams in one day?
No, I don't. Usually DL does it a few days later, like not the first day of the spoilers.
Okay.
But because Doctor Strange has been wanting to collab, he's like, "You better make sure you make time for me. I'm taking off work to see this movie." I'm like, "Okay." So I want to talk about spoilers the day of. It'll be clearly labeled. Don't worry. Okay.
Are you gonna watch the Acolyte tonight, Max?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do after that?
Oh, I'll be on your stream again, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
For the finale of Acolyte, we will be streaming on my channel.
Mama Bear, have you been enjoying that Acolyte or not watching what?
I gave up on Star Wars a long time ago.
Oh, you did.
And it's nothing against Star Wars itself. It's the fans. The fans turned me off of it.
I can understand that.
It's a long story.
I've heard this before. Fair enough.
And
fair enough.
King, yes.
Okay. Well, unless we want to do,
so, yes.
unless I do some mailbag, we could call it a day. Do you want to do? I have a few more questions in my mailbag, Bruce, if we want to.
Sure, we could do that. I don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
I like making fun of your mailbag.
My mailbag is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me bring that up here.
I think the best part is when you have panelists and they put questions in the mailbag instead of asking you directly since they're on the show. But, that's just me.
While he's putting that up,
I know. I like that. It's her decision figure drawing.
Honestly, I never let people sway me on what I want to watch or not want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I was a casual Star Wars fan beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really largely one fan that went, he said the magic word of Grey Jedi, and this guy lost it, and it was on a live stream.
Wow.
No, I have not wanted to be anywhere near that whole topic ever since.
Okay.
That being said, if they ever cast Ray Park, if they ever bring back Ray Park as Darth Maul, I'll be there.
Oh, you're a Darth Maul fan. Cool.
Love him.
All right. So Jacobs asks, thoughts on Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine and Deadpool Wolverine? I feel really reinvigorated playing him again. I think the fans are going to see a side of him in the film that they're really going to love. I'm all for it. I mean, I'm just as excited to see Wolverine come back as seeing it for a Deadpool movie, and the interaction between them is just. I hope I don't hype this up too much for myself. I'm really hyped for this movie.
I think do you think he's going to stay as Wolverine going forward?
For a little bit, maybe. I think if you have him back for the next few Avengers movies, maybe to go against Hulk, but not long term.
So for me, I don't think they should keep him until the X-Men actually appear in their own project, because it will just be kind of creepy for a young Jean Grey to be with Hugh Jackman. I don't know.
That's what I would do with this movie, is use this to also introduce the new Wolverine. Kind of a passing of the torch type thing. I can't see this being any more than what we saw with Tobey Maguire. A great chance to see the one the fans love one more time, and more so in the suit that we waited 20 years for. which
He
is why
said he said I'm not coming back unless I wear the suit. I think was one of his quotes.
Mhm.
He's like, "Am I going to wear yet? What color is the suit?"
exactly.
All right. So Jacob also said thoughts on Sean Levy said one of the main appeals of getting to direct Deadpool Wolverine was playing in one of the greatest sandboxes there is with the MCU. I remember Ryan thinking he would have to convince me to do it because I had done mostly original films. Oh, that's right. I haven't thought about that. Sean Levy usually does his own IP. This is his first IP for the man, that owns the IP, Disney. That owns most of the IP.
Yeah, the thing with that, when they have directors that are used to doing their own independent projects, when they go to a big company like Disney and they have to play within the rules, and sometimes it can wear on them. You see what happened when studios interfere constantly, like they did with Zach and his now defunct trilogy of Justice League movies.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see how he handles Disney interference with his movies.
Oh, this might just be hype here, but I've been hearing this too online. Is thoughts on Disney reportedly has ideas for more Tron films. The studio also believes Tron Ares will be a massive success. It has said that the film will be huge and blow audiences away. I don't believe anything until there's good box office for Tron Ares, because before this movie started filming, there were so many starts and stops to a previous Tron film. So I don't believe what Disney says about Tron. Yes, if Tron 3 makes more money than either one of the Tron prequel or the previous Tron movies, yeah, then I'll see. But no Tron movie has made a lot of money. Honestly, the last Tron Legacy probably made way more money than the first one. So at least it's going on an upward trajectory. But I mean, it made enough money to at least warrant a sequel, and then they sat on it for years and years and years. I actually have never seen the Tron animated series. I've heard it's great, Uprising. I just have never seen it. By the time I was going to watch it, I heard it got canceled, and I was like, oh, I'll get around to it. I just never did. Let me see here.
So
We'll
if it does well, maybe Disney can learn to not put out a Tron movie more than once every 20 years.
If it makes money, you can't stop Disney from making sequels. That's the Disney rule, right? If it makes money, they will run the
a little
sequels to the
sooner than
ground.
every 20 years.
So it's not like the first Tron movie made money or the second one.
No, it was a cult classic. The second one did make some money, but not what they were expecting. And I also heard that they might bring back Daft Punk. They just said, I can't say anything. They were asked about that. No, I think it's possible. If that happens, that's going to be fire.
It's not going to contribute to ticket sales. Come on.
The soundtrack would
I don't know.
helped enough.
Tron without Daft Punk is, at this point, would be like the Beverly Hills Cop movie without 80s music.
We could always
particularly
get
that one.
We always get Taylor Swift to do the soundtrack.
Come on, Bruce.
What?
Taylor Swift for a Tron movie?
Come on, put Taylor Swift in the movie and let her write the whole soundtrack.
Maybe a collab with Daft Punk. Maybe. Yeah. They've had some singers collab before. Samir says yes. He says yes.
Yes, please.
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't want Taylor Swift and Tron. Sorry. We'll do this last one, I guess. Thoughts on director Ridley Scott, Thelma and Louise, Gladiator 2, among others, gives a shout out to Emma 2020. I caught a film last night from 2020 called Emma, which is Jane Austen. I watched it. It's fantastic. Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah, fantastic. I've never seen that one.
Which one?
Emma, with Anya Taylor-Joy from 2020.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because it's a movie that came out in the last 4 years.
Jane Austen, is that like?
I did not watch this. Not at all.
Well, Ridley Scott,
an avid reader, that romance, the Jane Austen, Wuthering Heights, all that stuff. Never, no, wasn't my thing.
Oh, this is.
No.
We'll end on this one. Thoughts on the Acolyte creator on whether Khmer had a connection to the Knights of Ren? It's a really good theory. What an interesting theory. What an amazing. That's wow. So people thinking that Khmer may have links to the Knights of Ren, and they're asking the creator of the series, I guess, on that.
Oh, I think I don't know if it's too early for the Knights of Ren in canon. Maybe
that would be really cool. If they do
know.
allude to him creating his own little thing, a sect within the Sith of the Knights of Ren. Like I still don't know them. I know they have a comic, right?
Yeah, it's called The Rise of Kylo Ren.
Samir says they keep playing Kylo theme music in the episodes, so it's possible. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it. He definitely has Knights of Ren vibe without the lameness that was the Knights of Ren and the Rise of Skywalker. That was one of the weak points, is they were all hyped up, the action figures and Knights of Ren and from The Last Jedi where they're around. And that's why the Jedi Temple's on flames. But I don't think their presence in that movie was great. Whereas Khmer, the what did they call Khmer in the Acolyte? The Stranger.
The Stranger.
He is a lot cooler than all the Knights of Ren, even competing with Kylo as one of the. Some people don't even like the sequel trilogy, but they still like the character Kylo. I think Khmer could be that. And Samir says, big reveal tonight, Sith, #Sith. They look cool.
Well, I don't know if they're going to, are they going to make him a Sith or they're just going to leave him as a dark force user?
I just hope he survives the series. If they end Khmer the Stranger, one of the coolest villains that Star Wars is, I know Mama Bear, you're not watching, but something that's been lacking a little bit in Disney Star Wars lately is some really cool ass villains, right? Mm-hmm. A new villain that's as cool, that's almost as cool as Darth Maul. I'm not suggesting he's cooler than Darth Maul. I don't want to. I know you're a fan now.
You know what? I've seen the mask, and it definitely has potential.
Even with him without the mask, he's really cool though. Like the whole episode, there was a really pivotal episode 5 in the Acolyte this season. One of the best episodes of the season, and Khmer is really featured in that. His abilities using the Force, even if it's the Sith way, were amazing. And I hope he survives this series. And because every time there's someone cool, and then they realize in retrospect, what does Lucasfilm do? Now they could say they planned to do it this way, but then they're like, well, here's a prequel series of how this character got so cool, but they're already dead. I can't stand that.
I don't think it's specifically a Lucasfilm problem because MCU fans have been saying the same thing for quite a while. Yeah. Every time they get a good every time they get a good MCU villain, he only lasts one movie.
Yeah.
I never understood that choice to keep killing MCU villains. It's not like they kill them off in the comics like that. They really don't.
Well, I think that's about all I have. That's all you guys have. Yep. And do we have an outro yet, or should I pay the intro?
Did I have an outro yet? I don't think I did an outro yet. I just play the intro again and the beat.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Play the intro to go out.
Sorry, I had to do that. That is funny.
It's okay.
Play the intro again. I'll do an outro this week.
Okay. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you,
Mama everyone.
Bear. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, all the viewers and the support. We really appreciate it. And we will see you next time.